Good morning. Happy to be with you here again this morning. And I talk a lot about, just want to first check in with everybody, see how you're all doing. But I talk a lot about compassion and love and oneness consciousness. And in order to have compassion, for me, I think the first step of compassion is understanding. And in order to create more love, we need to create more compassion. And in order to have compassion, we need to understand all experiences come from something, from some belief system. And one experience leads to the next experience. And oneness consciousness and love is having compassion for all participants. Not just the good guy, but the bad guy and the good guy. Compassion is not sadness, although it may feel like sadness, but compassion is really awareness. So awareness and understanding are close cousins. And I always say start with yourself, but sometimes it's hard to start with yourself. But I invite you to start with yourself, to have compassion for your life experiences, to have compassion for where maybe you've caused yourself some pain or you've caused someone else pain. Have compassion for yourself where you made a choice or decision based on the information you had at the time and it didn't go the way you thought. Have compassion for yourself. And compassion is really, it is a vibration and a feeling, but it's understanding. It is understanding, and sometimes compassion has some forgiveness in it, but really compassion is just, it's a little bit of empathy. It's not pity. It's higher vibration than that, but it is, I have compassion for me. I have compassion for you because I understand what you're going through is difficult. I understand that your previous moment created this moment. I have compassion for you because I know when you're in misunderstanding, life gets really messy and we harm ourselves and we harm each other. So the best of your ability today, live with compassion. And again, compassion may start as awareness and understanding. So if you see an unjust act, or if you participate in an unjust act, or if you participate or witness an unkind act, or an unloving act or thought, maybe it's just the thought. Instead of adding more of that, more hurt or more anger or more misunderstanding, just take a pause and take a deep breath and go into wonder. What do I need to understand? Perhaps what do I need to forgive about myself or someone else? But it's really about understanding. Where did this action come from? Where did this thought come from? And you're building a practice here again. So it may not make sense. It may not be even something you want to do, but it is part of increasing your vibration frequency, having a oneness consciousness, that what I do affects you, what you do affects me, that we're sharing this life experience together. So I invite you to live with compassion today. Live with compassion for yourself. Because compassion leads to nurturing. Compassion leads to love. And if I can understand that when I'm in pain or confusion or anger or rage or disinterest or apathy or even disconnection, that creates perhaps an unkind or even hateful action. So if I can allow myself to go to the origin, and maybe I don't know what the origin is, if it's for myself, that gives me the time and the space to maybe let it come to the surface so that I can heal that, so that you can heal that. If it's for another person, just can you imagine what would their life experience has been to lead to that moment? Again, we're not saying people get to harm one another or hurt one another or hurt ourselves without a consequence. But my desire and your desire is to create more love. And to create more love, we need compassion for all and compassion for ourselves. So I know you can do this. I know it's something you've been doing, and I just encourage you to keep doing it. And just live today with compassion for yourself. I have compassion for you and all that you've experienced. And through that compassion, I love you. I see you. I understand you. Thank you for taking this few moments with me this morning. Now go out and dance or sing or do whatever brings you joy today. Thank you.